Go on.
Mr. Lee, I am not one of those silly women prone to hearing voices at the drop of a hat, nor am I naive enough to fall prey to fraudulent mediums promising to make contact with departed loved ones through a series of coughs and knocks.
Then, what exactly has happened?
I don't know where to start.
Perhaps you could tell us why you returned to England.
But how did you know I lived abroad?
It's not important. Pray continue.
It was the beginning of it all, I suppose. Though he was American by birth, I met my husband Charles in London some 15 years ago, whilst he was over visiting relatives. Do you believe in love at first sight? Oh, perhaps you don't think about such matters. Suffice to say, things took their course, and he asked me to marry him and return to Boston with him.
It must have been quite an adventure for you.
It was, and we were very happy together, happier still when our son James was born, but it wasn't to last. Charles, who was a writer on the Boston Mirror, was killed 4 years ago whilst reporting out west. After that, I decided to return to England. Despite being away for such a long time, I found I longed once more for the comfort of the familiar places of my youth.
Understandable after such a loss.
So it was that I bought a house in a village near to where I was born.
Being?
Hartley on the Sussex Down.
A most picturesque part of the world.
At first it was a wrench for James, who had to learn to make new friends again, but we soon settled into the quiet way of country life. That was until a little over 2 years ago now.
Well, you've set the scene admirably. Now, perhaps you could tell us how it was that your son disappeared.
There isn't much to tell. It was on a typical morning. I remember James at the kitchen table having his breakfast. James, have you finished yet?
Nearly, Mom.
Come on, it's only 5 days to go before Christmas, and you don't want to be late for school on the last day of term.
There, all done.
Good. Now, here's your school bag. I've put some sandwiches inside for you.
Thanks.
Come on now, you'd better be off.
I've just got to go upstairs to my bedroom a moment. There's something I've got to go and get.
What is it that's so important to make you late for school?
It's just something I promised to show my friends. That's all.
Well, be quick.
I will.
That boy, he's always late for everything, just like his father. Come on, James, time to go. Where is that boy? James, don't make me come up there and get you. James? When I went up to his room, he was gone, Mr. Lee.
And there was no sign of how he could have left the house?
None. His windows were shut, and if he'd returned downstairs, I would have seen him.
What did the local police make of it?
They treated it seriously at first, and there was a great hue and cry about the village. But over time, that died down. People began to say that James was homesick and had returned to America. Others said that my husband hadn't died at all and had sent for him.
People can be unkind in small communities.
Yes, they can, Mr. Bennett. But I've learned to live with it.
That all happened some time ago, yet you said that you've heard from your son since.
When James disappeared, I didn't know what to do, so I left his room exactly how it was. I suppose it was in the hope that he would return someday. A foolish whim, I know.
But an understandable one.
Yesterday I decided it was finally time to clear his things out. It was then, when I entered his room, that I heard him. He sounded very distant. At first I thought it might be my imagination.
And what did he say?
He was calling for help. He said he was trapped.
Did you try to locate the source of his voice?
I couldn't tell. He only said a couple of sentences. I'm afraid there's little more to add, only I'm positive that it was really James, and that he is somewhere in need of assistance.
There is one more question. Has anyone else been in the room since his disappearance?
I used to have a girl to help me keep the house. She left about 6 months after James disappeared. She's the daughter of the local publican.
And is this public house a place where we can stay whilst we make our inquiries?
Yes, I believe they have rooms at the White Swan.
Then we shall collect our things and travel down to Hartley shortly. We'll be in touch when we arrive.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Lee, and you too, Mr. Bennett.
Thank us when we've discovered something meaningful, not before.
Evening, gentlemen.
And a good evening to you. I understand you have rooms for guests.
Yes, we do. I could have a couple made up for you now, if you like.
That would be most satisfactory.
From London, are you?
We've just come down for a sport of fishing.
You're not likely to catch much round here.
Still, the country air will do us good.
Not to mention some good country ale.
You'd like a couple of flagons, then?
Yes, and have one yourself.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.